what I deal with.
Yep. All right. Let's get right into it. Okay, guys. Welcome back to the VHS Podcast, episode 14 of season 2. That's right. Here with you guys. If you guys don't know, the VHS Podcast, it stands for Visuals Hypnotized Society. We talk about all kinds of creative shit. Oh, fuck, I just touched the mic. God damn it. We talk about all kinds of creative shit.
Now we gotta redo the intro.
No, we don't. We're fine. We're fine. I ain't got the breath for that. I'm tired.
Okay, all right. Same.
We talk about creative stuff. We got graphic design, photography, video, film, movies, you name it creatively. We'll talk about it. So today, it's just me and Curtis.
Yep.
With you guys. Yep. Curtis, say something.
Hi.
Yeah. All right. All right, now what are we talking about today, Curtis?
Today we are going to be talking about content creation, which is something that we've been struggling with just a little bit.
If you haven't noticed.
Yeah. So if we're struggling on content creation, we're going to talk about content creation because that's a thing, guys. Because who needs content creation? Everyone. That's how marketing is based on in today's age.
Yeah. If you don't have content for you, your company, yourself, if you're trying to promote yourself, you're basically worthless. So, yeah.
You're not going to survive.
Let's talk about what types of content, because this is a crap ton. We got, every day content is thrown at us like crazy. We got like movies, music. So what are we going to talk about? There's a lot. We can't talk about it all.
Yeah, we can't talk about it all,
It'll
but
take
I
us like
think
years.
What we're mainly going to talk about is not... So we're trying to distinguish between what creators create. So like us, like the ones who actually put in the hours and the work and who make the things rather than the corporations that just fund the things.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Like, we're not going to be talking about like the big studios that make crazy, like big content, like movies and stuff. And we're also not going to touch a lot on music.
No.
Because I feel like that's a different ballgame.
Yeah,
we talked about that before.
That's not our most knowledgeable field, but we're probably going to be more... Ooh, I got a pee in there.
I know. These pop filters are worthless.
Yes,
I'm
they
just
are.
Kidding. No, we got new equipment for our mics.
Yeah, if you can tell. And hopefully this goes out on
I
YouTube.
know. Again, struggling.
We're working on
content.
it. We're going to be content kings one day.
But a couple examples of what we're going to be talking about today. Podcast content, YouTube stuff. There's a shit ton there.
Oh, yeah.
All kinds of YouTube content. Fucking crazy. Blogs, photography. Like I said, graphic design, social media, websites. And maybe if we get time, I did want to talk about like some short film, because that's more in like our league rather than like crazy industry league film stuff.
Yeah, that's more of like the small film crews and the indie film genre.
Yeah. I would say that's content.
Yeah, that's content, definitely.
So, what should we focus on first? I would say maybe we got...
Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. We're going to have to pause really quick because my mom is calling me.
Oh.
We'll be back.
God damn it.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, are you at work, babe?
Mom, I am doing a podcast right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I love
You might be on the podcast. I'm just letting you know. So say hello to everybody.
Oh, hello, everyone. Please listen to my son and
my
son.
Dude, my mom
It's
is
an
our number one
awesome
fan.
podcast.
Okay.
And I'm a huge advocate.
Okay, Mom.
And I'm actually all caught up with all your podcasts.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right, Mom.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Goodbye. Okay.
Sweet.
sorry.
Free promotion.
Yeah, free promotion. If any of you guys are sponsors out there and want to promote, you will probably be on our podcast hotline.
All right, where the fuck was I? I completely fucking
So sorry.
forgot. It's okay. No, it's okay. Hey, if it was my mom, I'd answer too. Content creation.
Yes, content creation.
Okay, let's start with the first question here.
Yes.
Is content easy to make?
No.
No. You say why? Why don't you say that?
Because so recently I went on Twitter a few days ago and there was something trending. It was about podcast, like creating a podcast. And I mean, me and you can both vouch for this because we're creating one right now and we have one. But I think what people were underestimating is that they think that podcasts are super easy to make, and I think that's so untrue because of how much work goes in behind the scenes. Like, it's just like creating a movie. I would say, because you want it to look a certain way, or you want it to sound a certain way. You want to add effects. You want a story to tell. You have guests. You have co-hosts. And, I mean, okay, maybe more like a TV show, I would say. Sorry. But, I mean, there's a lot of things that go into podcasts, and people kept saying, like, oh, it's really easy. Just like, even, I mean, okay, maybe live streaming isn't the best example, but, I mean, podcasts are just like making videos or any YouTube creation. Like, it's the same thing. There's a lot of hard work that goes into.
It's not just two people talking.
Yeah, it's not just people talking. Like, we're trying to, give knowledgeable stuff for the world, and we want to do it because we're passionate about it too. So I think people who knock, just the regular people who hate on it, like,
yeah,
you're just completely wrong.
I saw this post where it's like two millennials have like a really deep conversation. One of them, yo, do you want to start a podcast? And I'm like, you know what? That's fucking stupid. Like, that's not how that works. I mean, granted, like, I feel like I'm gonna play devil's advocate with your answer. Okay. I think starting a podcast or just content creation in the podcast scheme is definitely not easy, but I feel like a lot of people can get into it. Because really, I mean, I've listened to podcasts recorded on like iPhones. Sounds okay, I guess. Nowhere near as good as the shit we got. I know, let's go. But starting is easy, but making like valuable content people actually want to hear, I think that's where it gets tough. That's where I'm going to agree with you there, because like I said, a lot of research goes into like some of these bigger crazy podcasts. Like, it's not always just two people just talking out of their asses, even though that's mostly me my entire life. But I know you do a lot of research, and we research for some of this shit. Yeah,
we do. Like,
we prepare.
We're not total dumbasses.
Yeah.
No, we're not talking out of our asses for sure, but I mean,
I definitely think it's a lot more work than people think, and you're right about that.
Yeah.
As far as like other content creation, it gets kind of hazy because, like, similar like the podcast industry, like the YouTube industry is even more like so much gray lines.
Oh yeah.
Where like, you have different kinds of content on YouTube. You have gaming content, cinema content, fucking makeup, all this stuff. Like,
even family content.
Yeah, family content. Yeah, like I didn't know that was a whole side of YouTube.
It's like I call it like the reality show type of esque, because like people are really putting their lives out there.
Yeah.
And I don't know how, but like even my girlfriend, I don't know about you, but like my girlfriend watches like the Ace Family. You probably heard of them.
I actually have not.
Okay. Well, they're probably one of the biggest like family YouTubers.
See, that's interesting, because I didn't know that was a thing.
It is, like, I don't know, maybe it's for a certain demographic, and it's a lot geared towards the kids, I would say. And there's there's a lot of kids on social media too. I know. And like my little brother, like 7 or 8, I don't remember, he like family YouTube stuff, he watches it all the time, more now, and like it's just kids playing with toys, or like, I don't know, families doing stuff together. Kind of makes you feel weird. It's like he's watching another family like have fun. Like, are we not fun? But that's not the point. He wants to escape the reality.
Yeah, but no, the point is
into
like
somebody else's reality.
Shut up. There's a lot of stuff like on YouTube that I don't even know about, a lot of genres, which is why it gets so hazy when it comes to like, is it easy to make this stuff? Like, for some people, I feel like it's hard, but for some, I feel like it's easy. Like, okay, gaming content, for example. That's like, for me personally, I feel like that's the easiest content to create. Like, the hardest part is like maybe the editing and the sound design, if you want to put some like crazy
nice
effects,
mic.
or like nice mic. That's about all you have to do. Once you get into the groove of that, how hard can it really be? You just gotta play games, record yourself talking, and edit yourself afterwards. Maybe add some effects, and boom, you're done.
Yeah, exactly. And especially for streamers too. Like, honestly, they're literally recording it live.
Yeah, they don't have to
and
do
you're sitting
it.
there,
There's no
and you're like,
post production.
Oh, I got him.
I know, dude. I don't know.
And then I don't know. You talk shit, obviously, but
I know. I don't watch streaming games. I watch like I said before, like little highlight segments.
Or tutorials, just in case.
Yes.
Well, I used to watch tutorials.
Like on games?
Yeah, on certain games. When I was younger.
Yeah.
Like if I couldn't beat a certain level, I would see how it. Yeah.
That's informational. I'll give that a pass. I like that.
Okay.
But for entertainment wise, it's all opinionated. But I don't watch streamers because it's like that's 2 hours of a stream that I could be watching something else. But that's just me. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that. because I'd rather watch like a little highlight of like, I don't want to watch the same guy just sit and play video games. I can just do that myself. Like, that's just me. But going back on.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to play devil's advocate, but I kind of agree with that too. I'd rather watch highlights than, I feel like a lot of people would watch highlights.
Yeah, that's what I feel. I don't know. That's what I like. Because that's when I watch like Smash, I don't watch someone stream Smash. I watch the highlight moments because I like watching the big moments.
That's what I do for basketball too. Like I'm not really a big sports guy, but I just watch highlights. Right. Yeah.
I do want to pose a question though.
Mm-hmm.
With the different kinds of content, like we got gaming on YouTube. I'm gonna stick to YouTube for a sec. You good?
Yep.
Okay.
No, don't watch me.
Okay.
You do your thing.
All right. So like, let's talk about the other side like of YouTube where it's like cinema content.
Oh yeah.
Like content that takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to make, like short film stuff, like that posted on Vimeo or YouTube. Yeah, like that shit takes a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
You got it's like a real film, pre-production, post-production, principal shooting.
Yep.
That's not easy, and sometimes I feel like the gaming content gets more views.
Oh yeah, it does.
So I don't know
for sure.
I don't know what to think anymore. So maybe you can enlighten me and make me feel better about it.
I feel like since, okay, I see where you're going with. So I'm gonna bring Corridor in this because we talked about it last time.
Yeah, I love that channel.
Yeah, Corridor is probably one of it, and they're still OG.
Oh,
like,
they are.
They're one of the channels that have been around since. Dude, they've been around for a long
like
time.
Early high school.
Yeah.
For us.
No, I thought middle school.
Maybe even, yeah.
I don't know.
Time, but I've enjoyed their videos for years.
Because I found them through Freddie W, and me and you used to watch them a lot.
I remember that.
But I think the reason why like gamers and gaming channels and stuff like that, they get so many views is because I think it goes towards like the kid audience. And there's so many kids on YouTube and the YouTube space, and they're constantly uploading. Corridor doesn't constantly upload because that would be super hard. With the amount of work that they do for every video, that they'd be backtracking.
Yeah.
So, and I think the scary thing about being a cinema channel or like a filmmaking channel on YouTube is that you'd never know if you're gonna put it out in time enough for it to be still relevant.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Because it takes a long ass time to make this shit, man.
Yeah. And imagine how because they've done a lot of gaming inspired like
content. Yeah, like for Battlefield. I mean, like Zelda or like stuff like that.
Yeah, and they've gotten into the millions, but nothing near as much as like how a gaming channel is. Like for example, fucking Ninja.
Yeah.
Dude, he is like, he makes millions of dollars off of just turning. Okay, I'm gonna downplay his stuff a lot, but you're turning on a camera, you're streaming. I mean, don't get me wrong, his setup is probably really good, especially for streaming, to making sure like he has no ins and outs for his bandwidth.
Yeah, or latency.
Or latency or anything like lag or anything. But I mean, like
all
that's
he's doing,
it.
That's it.
That's it.
I mean, I'm gonna play the other side because I know being a professional streamer takes a lot of hours.
Mm-hmm.
I think the hardest part about it is that you have to game like constantly, and I love video games, but I can only go for like 3 hours and then I'm done. Like I can't do this anymore. They go for 10, 12 hours. And I think that's the only hard part, but I do agree with you. That's me done playing Devil's Advocate. I'm so fucking tired of these gamers making so much money. And not because I'm jealous. I want to be rich. Who doesn't? But at the same time, it makes me feel bad for these like cinema creators who make real, original content, and like they don't really get much of the limelight.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that is. It could be because, like you said, the higher demographic with kids. Or for me, I think the reason is because streaming games or watching that kind of stuff is easier to watch, like for me. Because I have fallen into that before where I'll watch like a game YouTube channel for like a month and not touch Corridor stuff. Because like sometimes I just want to let my brain go on like autopilot and just like, if I miss him shooting this guy, it's no big deal because he's going to shoot another guy in like 10 seconds. Like,
yeah,
it's not a big deal.
I think so. A fun fact is that when gaming started on YouTube, that wasn't even a thing. Like when a lot of these creators came up, YouTube totally ignored it, and they didn't even want them to be like a full blown like you're able to like add or get AdSense from it, meaning like you can earn money from ads and how many people like your video and stuff like that. But in the recent years, I think they see. Thank God. So here's the problem. Filmmaking channels, they can still stay, but if gaming, if so, there's a lot of copyright issues on YouTube. So the problem that they might have in the future, or if that even happens, is that games can also copyright a game.
What?
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like
Footage of the game.
Yeah, footage of the game.
That'd be it.
That could happen. That's just like, I know that's like a hypothesis. That's my hypothesis. But yeah, I just that's just my opinion on that. So
That's crazy. That would be insane.
Mhm.
That would be so hard on the
it's
gaming
like
community.
yeah, it's like Zelda's a huge game.
Nintendo's hardest with their copyright stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, a lot of Smash channels have like.
Do they mute? No, they don't mute the stuff. Like
There's some
the
music
theme song?
there's some music they can use.
Okay.
But I remember there's this one Smash channel that like totally got demonetized recently, and he was like trying to get back so hard, and like they just wouldn't let him.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but that's another copyright stuff is a conversation for another time. But
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of give that little caveat.
Yeah, no,
But-
that's really interesting. I didn't know that. That would be insane.
Mhm.
But I guess moving on to other content, like if it's easy to make, I think it's easy to get into YouTube. It's,
Mhm.
but like I said, it's hard to keep it
No.
going. You need to be consistent.
That too.
So it's really tough when it comes to that. I think let's move on to like other content real quick. See if it's like easy to make that stuff like blogs.
Mhm.
Like, would you say it's easier to have a blog? I would say so.
I would, yeah. It's like writing. Well, it just depends if people like writing. So okay,
Right.
okay. I'll say I want to write a blog. Then I mean, I'd have to find
Something to write about.
Yeah, something to
first
write
of all.
about, obviously. And where would I publish blogs?
Right. See, this is where my kind of knowledge falls short because I don't read blogs.
Yeah.
I don't fucking read in general. So like to have the interest.
Our credibility is going down each second.
Okay, no.
We keep saying shit like that.
I'm sorry. No, okay. I'm not stupid, all right?
Yeah. But no, you're right. We watch more than we read.
Right, yeah,
nowadays.
that's like, come on,
That's
do you
why
guys
visuals
read?
have an
All right,
entire society.
tell me if you read. No one
Yeah.
fucking reads. Exactly. No, yeah, okay. So I don't look at blogs. I don't know where you publish that, but I have a feeling I'm seeing a common trend here that's already pretty obvious. It's easy to get into stuff. It's hard to maintain it. Like it's easy to create stuff like photography.
Mhm.
That's relatively simple to get into. We
Yep.
talked about this nowadays. Cameras are like $500.
Super easy to
I
buy.
mean, yeah.
And it's accessible. It's there.
I mean, your phone's a camera.
Yeah.
You can just make a account on Instagram and be like, I do photography. And then you
Hashtag shot on iPhone.
I know.
So that makes me an instant creator. Oh my god,
Exactly.
look at the shadows. They look so great, dude.
I know. There you go. Instant photographer. You're famous. But no, yeah, like, I feel like.
Dude, that's the bullshit. Sorry. Okay. No. Don't get me ranting on that.
I know,
I'm just gonna
dude.
start ranting on that shit. Sorry.
And then, yeah, I mean, I guess, like I said, it's easy to make, hard to maintain.
Mhm.
Let's move
And-
on. What's up?
And I would just want to point out, I think it's in the space of like YouTube and even like photography, filmmaking, whatever. I think it's hard to like if your goal is also to get known. I think that's also a really hard thing to do too.
Yeah, I mean, we struggle with that right now.
Yeah.
It's like no one really. Okay, I don't want to say that. Like, it's hard to.
We have some.
Yeah, it's hard to get people to listen to
Yeah.
your shit because it's just so much to listen to.
We are at the feet of the audience. So
Right.
we want everyone to listen or watch or care about us,
Yeah,
right? Or
it's what
care about our
dictates
content.
your success as a
Yeah.
content creator.
That's why every time, for example, I'll bring Corridor back into this. They recently found success in a series that they're doing, VFX Artists React to,
Yeah.
or just React to. Dude,
Great.
Reacts have been around for so long. And I think it was kind of funny how they wanted to do that, but I'm not like,
Yeah, so I know what you mean with Corridor, like having that new kind of thing going where they have the VFX artists react to. Really cool. They do a great job of it. Like it's not just, it's really interactive. Like not interactive, but you feel like watching it the whole time.
Yeah, you're with
you're not
them.
bored.
Yeah.
You're with them. Yeah.
And okay, that's my point.
Okay.
You're with them, and at the same time, they like every single creator that you've seen or heard from, they always ask to say like, what do you guys think?
Right.
Like, what's your feedback? Leave a comment, let us know, or what else do you want us to react to, or what else do you want us to do for whatever content.
Yeah.
They're
very
creating.
interactive.
Yeah.
And I think on top of that, they're actually very smart with what they do because, like we mentioned earlier, to be a cinema content creator, it takes a lot to put stuff out consistently. A lot of work goes into these videos. They're like only 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
And like
So
I said,
much
it takes
goes into
months to prep. So I think what they've done, which is quite genius, is do little vlogs of their studio. And I was totally into that. Like, they're entertaining, they edit in a great way, and that's just a great example of how like a content creator can really switch it up and still maintain their theme and brand, and still be entertaining.
Exactly.
So that's dope.
Yeah.
And it's easier to make vlogs than actual content.
Yeah. So definitely, if you guys don't know who Corridor Digital is, you definitely should check them out on YouTube. They're a really great channel if you love VFX or like just storytelling, filmmaking, or even just like any of that stuff. They're the channel to look up on YouTube.
Right. Should we? I have this little bullet point.
Go for it.
We kind of covered it. You see right here, it says, are some types of
Oh,
content more lucrative than others? So I'm not actually too keen on how much these people make. I mean, you told me a few numbers earlier, but I know it can range from like, 40,000 a year to fucking the people who make 2 million, 3 million, like millionaire YouTubers.
Yeah, it's just depending on the content you make. I don't know how much bloggers do, how much. I mean, podcasts actually is not super saturated right now. Even though it may seem like it is, it's really not. But I'm saying for like the sponsored ones.
Oh, okay.
There's not a lot of sponsored ones because they're more of the well-known people, like the celebrities.
Oh yeah, okay.
And stuff like that. Or if you're like a well-known YouTuber, yeah. But not a lot of like me and you type of creatives that are just coming up and into the game. And
all right, well, let's get there.
I know. Spotify or Apple, hey.
Someone.
Someone. Anchor, hey. We use Anchor. We love Anchor. Shout out to you guys. This is not an ad. We need ads, please. Starving creative life. So on Glassdoor, the average base pay for a content creator, so to speak, I think this is like a basis on any genre of content creation. We would probably see it at like 40,000 to the highest, I would say, on here from. Oh, this is just recently updated July 17th, 2019.
Nice.
75K.
That's pretty good.
I mean, that's pretty good for, if you're single, you're working for yourself and you're doing, your own content creation for whatever purpose.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
I don't know if types of content is more lucrative than others. Like if it comes to, I mean, I know you just said podcast isn't too saturated with the sponsorships, but like
YouTube is the biggest one.
Obviously.
And actually Instagram can be in that. Instagram, I don't even know if Twitter's in that category. Facebook, not so much Facebook.
I feel like if you're a content creator on YouTube, like you're already tied to those things. Like that's just extra income of a window.
Hey, so this is a little sponsor segment. If you'd like to be on our podcast, let us know. Our email is vhstalkshow@gmail.com. Hit us up.
Nice.
Okay. So back to what we were saying. So which content, what types of content are more lucrative? I would say definitely YouTube, or I see Instagram in this category as well.
Okay. All right. When it comes to YouTube, what do you say? I would say gaming is the most lucrative right now. Yeah. To make a lot of money.
I mean, yeah, definitely gaming.
Maybe makeup as well. I know.
Oh man, dude. This whole beauty community, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, my girlfriend watches that stuff. Dude, they got views like out the fucking window. It's crazy.
It's like all on the same thing.
I know. I know, dude.
Sorry. No. You guys are changing the content creation game because you've added your own. You guys made your staple to all the OG beauty, makeup artists, gurus, and everyone. We are not like going against you, but no. I'm just saying.
A guy, man, like it's just the same thing.
To a guy.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm sure that's what she thinks about my gaming stuff. It's the same game over and over again, but no, it's different. I don't want to judge, but like beauty is a huge industry, and okay, I'm gonna be pissed for a sec. The fucking like ASMR shit. Why the fuck does that exist?
That goes in the category of live streaming too, like the mukbang. Yeah, dude, that shit. I don't know.
So I don't know why those ASMR things have like so many millions of views. at the same time I do, because sometimes I'll watch it with my girlfriend be watching it, and like I watch it and 5 minutes pass by. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did that 5 minutes just go? I just watched someone eat lobster for like what am I doing with my life? Like, I don't know, man. I know ASMR is a real thing, but sometimes I feel like people are taking advantage of that fact and just making these just terrible videos of like just the most non-inspiring stuff.
I know, right?
That just pisses me off. That's my thing. I don't know. People can hate me for it. I just don't know why that fucking exists.
I don't know. Because mukbang was from it's from Korea.
Philippine. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I think it's from Korea or China. Shit.
Wow.
We're the worst Asians.
Okay.
Are you
gonna look it up?
Yeah. Wait. Hold on.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, South Korea.
God damn it.
Yay.
Okay.
All right. So I was right. So it's from South Korea. I don't know, dude. Like, I guess because people feel lonely. There's a lot of lonely people in the world.
I'm one of them. I'm just kidding. No. Oh, my girlfriend doesn't hear that. I love you. Okay. No, she's gonna hear that. All right.
Oh shit.
Pressing forward. Yeah. No, you're right. Some people just want to like be a part of someone eating lobster.
Yeah. I
That's
don't know.
the weirdest sentence I've ever heard.
And there's even ASMR like eating channels. Like they just
that's what I'm
all
talking
they do.
about.
Like
They
they,
just
they
eat,
can
like-
have a professional mic like this.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah, and quite frankly, that sound drives me insane. Like when people smack their lips. So I don't know why people are getting off to this shit. Right? Like, it just I can go off forever. Let's keep moving forward here.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to ask: can anyone be a content creator? Like, what do you think?
Yeah. To an extent. Like you said, like we've said before on this whole topic, like if you can maintain it and you have the drive to do it, you're not doing it just for, I don't know, personal gain, or just because your friend's doing it, or just because you want the money. I mean, it's really hard to get to the money nowadays. Like, let's be real.
Totally.
Like, especially being a YouTuber, like, holy shit, do you know how many YouTubers there are? And that have a million subscribers? There's probably 1 million people on YouTube that have 1 million subscribers. Don't quote me on that. I don't even know if that's true, but I'm just saying there's a fuck ton of people on
Yeah,
that.
I mean, like, people, I often forget how big 1 million actually is.
Yeah.
Like you see the number, but like you don't realize that it's 1 million people.
Yeah.
Like watching this dude or subscribe to the dude. Like when we first started out and I found out we had like 20 people, I was like, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it being any.
fill this room.
Yeah.
Low key. Like,
I know.
Like the studio that we're shooting in.
I was like, dude, that's insane. But then like to think that there's people out there with like 1 million, that's more than like 2 high schools combined. It's insane to really think about. But yeah, getting to that level is crazy. So I guess, like you said, anyone can be it, content creator. Just a matter of what you want out of it.
Yeah, and how you maintain it as well.
Go ahead.
I just think sometimes people do it mostly for the cash grab nowadays.
Right.
And especially for the views. And we're living in a world of like everything needs to be shot, or like, you know, putting things up on to get things viral, especially cloud chasers, for example. Yeah, I don't know. It's just there's a fuck ton of I don't know where I was going with that. Oh,
okay.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna. Okay, go. No, go.
No. So where I was going with that is that I was saying it just, everyone wants to be someone, and that's where the content creator like whole
life comes in.
Yeah, and that term, and even influencer even comes in. I hate that. We both hate this.
Yeah,
term.
we're gonna touch on that in a sec. But yeah, I actually wanted to counter your thing there.
Okay.
I don't think anyone can just be a content creator. You need some skill has to be involved. Okay, like technical wise, like you need to be able to edit, use a camera. If you're trying to do like visual content, even audio content, you need to know how to use a mic. If you want to be the actual content creator, because there's people out there who like have people that do all this shit that we do, edit, shoot for them, and then they call themselves a content creator. You know, like, so where does this like title fit best? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay.
You've got a point.
Put it this way, like,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna move to like big companies, or not even big companies, like small startup companies.
Yeah.
I mean, I listened to a podcast recently that said all companies should be a media company, no matter what you are. You need to have content to get people to know who you are, because in the day and age, 2019, it's all like content that needs to be digital. You see it on your phone, you hear it, like it's all coming through that way. So if your business isn't thriving through that, you're fucking screwed. So like those business owners need content creators, and if anyone can be a content creator, they could have done it themselves. That's where my argument. Does that make sense?
No, that makes sense.
So, I don't know.
But okay, I'll counter that too again. Just a little bit. I think that we're living in an age where we've talked about this too. The accessibility of how we can get all these cameras. Dude, we could literally there's a lot of people that shoot on their phones. It's fucking insane.
True.
There are actually some LinkedIn is even like starting to be a creative spot.
Oh yeah.
And they're actually calling people LinkedIn creatives. I was actually just at VidCon and there was a LinkedIn panel. Like like even me and you, we normally see the creative outlets are YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, even Twitter. People tweeting funny tweets is like a thing. They even charge for people if they want to be on their page. It's weird.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I just think like there's so much accessibility and there's so many tutorials, and there's like millions and millions of tutorials to begin on, editing, shooting, or, creating your own content. Anybody with like a right brain can just search it up real quick, is what I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's I guess what you're saying is they have the drive and the want to learn how to be it. They could do it.
But I totally agree with you on the companies taking that right of saying, oh, I'm the content creator.
Right.
But then I have all these people working for me, helping me shoot, record the audio, and making sure the setup is nice. I have designer. It's like, but then who's writing your stuff? Do you have a ghostwriter?
Yeah.
Like,
it's
that's the part that upsets me too. Sometimes.
That title, I feel like, can be used incorrectly at times. But I don't know. I still stand by my word. I don't think anyone can just do it. Otherwise, I mean, I guess anyone can do it, but I'm glad that not everybody does it. Yeah. Because then I'd be out of a job.
I totally get you. No. I mean, I don't think there's going to be, because marketing needs to be everywhere. Yeah. And that's where we need, you and me also, like companies need us, or, whatever it may be. Yeah.
So let's move back to kind of like the sole content creator, the one who's kind of doing it all by himself, like the YouTuber. If anyone can be a content creator, if they want to be, and like you said, how hard it is to get to that like million or even like 100,000 level subscriber count, when do you fail? Like when, I feel like not a lot of people talk about this. They don't talk about the creators, the YouTubers, podcasters, business owners who fail, because it's never in the limelight. No one looks at that. So when do you fail? Is it when you decide to just stop doing it, when you stop pushing out that content, when you just give up, or when your content sucks? Like, when do you fail?
Or when the relevancy just drops for you? Like, I think there's a lot of ways you can fail in this industry, or just being a content creator in general. I'm not an expert on this, but I just know a few ways. So controversy can be one that you can be pushed out of things.
Oh yeah.
Especially there was this one channel, it was a family channel, dude. It was really weird. This guy was called Daddy of 5. So he had 5 kids, and he would do vlogs like, how you see some of these other families do it. And he kept I don't know, he was like abusing his son, and you could see it. Fuck? Like, but he was making it as like, oh, like, I'm just kidding, it's a joke, it's a prank kind of thing, you know what I mean? So he would pull pranks on one of the sons a lot, and then a lot of the viewers kind of caught on, and then they kept, and then I guess one person decided to like file something on him because of like child abuse, and then he finally had to shut down his channel. Dude. And he actually came up to like 5 million subscribers.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Wow.
That reach, holy shit.
Okay, well that's a big fail right there. I would assume that's the guillotine just coming down on you.
Yeah. Well, that's one way you can fail, but I think when you stop, if you just keep doing the same thing over and over, and you don't reset things, like for example, for me and you, I'll put this out there. So we did season 1 of this podcast, right? But then we took a little bit of a break because me and you decided to just kind of go back and see what we did wrong, and we rebranded it just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good. I think it's always good to see what you've done wrong and even if you're like a YouTube creator, why people didn't like a certain video or why they didn't like a certain Instagram post, and then you try new things. If you're not trying new things and like constantly trying to weave and bob and like move with the times, then I think you'll be okay. I think PewDiePie is like a huge example of this because he has pivoted so many times his content.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone from like strictly like just gaming, not even having his webcam up, to going to then trying to do scary games, and he found a lot of success through that. That's how he was known. And then he finally, during like this weird period of him doing a lot of like sketch comedy stuff where I don't know, did you ever watch Filthy Frank?
No, really, no.
It was like the edgy content. That was like when edgy YouTube was around until then.
Oh.
But you've heard of Adpocalypse, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When that happened, that's when all those edgy content, creators on YouTube, that's when they fell and they couldn't make content because of the new rules and regulations and what you can't say in the videos. Like nowadays, I think YouTube is super regulated nowadays because you can't really curse. Well, it depends on the channel. That's a conversation for another day, but it just depends. Yeah, depends on your content. But
okay. So I guess what you're trying to say is like you need to constantly like improve your content. You can't just have the same thing over and over again, and it's just gonna get stale, like many things in life.
Yeah, and it works for a while, but how long does it work for?
Right.
Like,
like stuff like dies out pretty quick. Trends change like pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's all about improving what you have as a content creator, and I think that kind of brings me on to this next question. Like, I wish I had someone to talk to about this for like another content creator. Maybe we do part 2 to this and bring in like maybe a content creator other than ourselves.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, like, when do you get to the point where you just kind of like stop? Like, do you ever stop? Should a content creator ever stop? Like,
I think this comes into the mental mind state of everything, because I feel like a lot of the creators who show their face on their videos or whatever, they're putting themselves out there.
Yeah.
There's always going to be hate, so it always gets to your brain, and then I think when you exhaust yourself,
maybe you're done.
Yeah, you're done. I don't know. I've heard of a lot of stories through that too. Like people they're tired of it, and they're tired of the people. Even the content creators can be, some people can be very toxic.
Yeah, that would come into play. I think if it comes down to like if you just stop doing it because you like it, and if you
don't have the passion of the
driver. If there's no more passion, like if you like kind of don't want to make
too.
these videos anymore, like then fucking you should just stop. Like, because if not bringing you joy, I think that's an appropriate time to stop. Let's say I'm gonna make a scenario here. Let's say you've been doing like YouTube content for about like a year, maybe 3 years.
Okay.
And
fair enough.
You're not getting the much traction that you want to get. So should you stop or should you keep going? Should you change? And this is like total speculation because I don't know how to fucking answer this question. I'm sure you don't either. I don't know. Like what do you do from there? Do you spent 3 years of your life kind of like trying to do this? Do you just stop and give up? Like what do you do after that? Like, that goes with like starting a business too. Like 3 years trying to put your time into this business and it's not getting as much profit as you want. Like when do you stop creating?
You draw the line.
Yeah. I guess that's just hard. I guess like it goes back to if you just enjoy it or not.
Yeah. And if it's starting to feel like a chore,
right?
That's when I would kind of be like, okay, well, I got to reevaluate this.
Right.
But that's just my personality. I would be like, well, because I always have the drive of like wanting to create things.
Same.
So yeah, and you have that too. But I just feel like for the people who are coming up on this, I think they need to kind of really. I think you just need to take a step back and just really look at the big picture of what you really want in life. And this also comes into like a whole like life lesson too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, are you happy with what you're creating, or are you passionate about it now, or is it becoming like this dull like boring and just like I gotta do this video today. Like,
Right. Yeah.
hey guys,
Yeah.
welcome back to my channel. Like, comment, like, subscribe. Okay.
That makes me want to elaborate on something you said earlier. People who get into this content creation thing for like either money, or people get into it because they want to. And I think the people that get into it because of money is like, I don't know if they're ever truly happy. You know?
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
Because, I mean, I'm doing this podcast here because it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
It's fun to
fucking
talk
fun.
about. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't.
And we're passionate about the things that we talk about. So
Yeah, I don't.
Just letting you guys know.
Exactly. Yeah,
Hey.
we're passionate, and like I'm happy to be here. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
But the moment I stop being happy doing this podcast, Curtis, I'm just gonna tell you I'm not in this anymore.
I probably will too.
Yeah, like I don't want to do something that's not gonna make me happy. Like,
yeah.
so I don't know. I feel like the people who go into this for the money, I'm sure there are successful people out there who have gone into it for that reason. But I just don't know. I feel like you will, in the long run, you will be happier and maybe even more successful if you go into it wanting to do it.
Yeah.
Like with passion. And that's just me. That's what I think. You can
Yeah.
think otherwise, but
No. I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's a hard question to ask. That's actually something we should do. We should definitely have somebody like as a content creator that's been doing it for a long time in the game. They should definitely come on and hey, again, if you this is a sponsored segment from the VHS podcast. If you'd like to be on our show, let us know. VHS talk show at gmail.com. Hit us up. Break
All right.
Barbies.
okay. All right. Let's move on
Yes.
because I was getting flustered talking about whatever I was talking about.
Yep. So, well, just to kind of like end it. Oh, I hit the mic.
It's okay.
Just to end it on like at least a good note. Just I would say be passionate about things. Don't do things for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Even if you feel uncomfortable about things, I think you should just create content that you want to create and do it because you're passionate about it.
Yeah.
Or else
Be
you're gonna
yourself.
die. Yeah.
You know?
Or else you're gonna die a very sad, lonely person.
That was very dark.
I ended on the most dark note, and
I
I,
know.
said, "Let's end it positive." Wow,
Nice going.
great job. Okay, wait. Actually, sorry. Be happy.
Thanks. All right, let's
move on.
let's be angry about other stuff.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
we're gonna move on to some social media content.
I don't like to be angry.
I'm always angry.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm like
the
Bruce
Hulk.
Banner right now.
You know my secret is because I'm always angry.
Yeah, that's exactly what he sounds like.
Dude, I'm so sorry. It's like late at night. Damn, I need some sleep.
I know, damn. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Well, social media content.
Yes.
So this is where I get to rant about influencers because
The quote unquote influencer.
Yeah, when I talk about social media, we can still YouTube is in that
Yeah.
spectrum, but I'm more focused on Instagram right now, and Facebook too.
Can we also add? We didn't really get to touch on like the Snapchatters, the
Yeah.
TikTokers,
Yeah.
the ones Viners.
Yeah, we can definitely touch on that.
Yeah, because those are technically labeled in influencers. Good
Right.
Lord.
So
The content.
yeah, influencers, I know them mostly from Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and I gotta say I don't know what the hype is about. Like, what makes these people so great is because their lives look nice on Instagram. Maybe you can enlighten me here, because honestly, I couldn't give a single fuck about any of these people.
That's the point of Instagram.
Make
Just
your
to
life
make your life, like not the reality of what you have. Like everything
Right.
is perfect.
right. I don't like that. You know, I mean, my content is just my shitty photography sometimes, and maybe my video. And honestly, it's not even that good, and it doesn't make my life look good. I'm not gonna lie to people. I'm not gonna tell my life's great when it's not. Like, you know, like that's just me. I don't think Instagram is healthy. Actually, that's
It's
a whole
not.
other debate
No,
for
it's
another
not.
time, because you end up just being
Wishing
jealous.
to be somebody else.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you.
No. Okay. So, I know Son's being a little bit of a
Downer here. I know.
bit downer.
But okay,
A
that's what
Donald Downer.
influencers take advantage of.
Yeah.
Is your envy of them,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where I don't.
Like,
that's
oh,
where I don't
wow.
understand this hype comes from.
And especially like when girls say, "Oh wow, she's so pretty." Like,
Yes,
it's like, what if? Have you seen them in real life?
I know.
What if they're using?
posting.
There's a lot of apps.
Exactly.
They can make your face look good.
Not
or
only
your
that,
body.
there's like probably a professional photographer taking a amazing photo of them, and like
Certain
they
angles.
only post what they want people to see.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what makes them an influencer.
Mhm.
Like, because their lives are seemingly amazing. I just don't really get it. If you make quality content that makes me laugh or makes me think or makes me like feel a certain way about myself, makes me happy, that's not. I'm not putting that in the field of influencer, because I feel like that's where you get into more original content creator. Influencers say they create content, but I don't think it's that.
This will trigger you to the public figure.
Yeah.
Oh my
Dude,
god,
okay.
dude. That's really annoying too. Like, okay, who are you public and who are you being a figure for?
Yeah, like I don't get it. Like, you have nothing to offer to this
posting
world.
the picture.
Nothing to offer.
Yeah.
What's the point? At least a gaming YouTuber or a content creator is entertaining. Maybe, although you know what, I feel like that is like, I shouldn't say that, because what people find entertaining is what they find entertaining. I can't judge someone for that. I just feel like I'm being a sore little bitch right now about it, but I just don't see the hype. Someone enlighten me about this. Like, okay, Kylie Jenner, she's like I feel like she's like the queen and role model for like all like girls, kind of,
Right now in 2019,
like
yeah.
she's got the attractive, beautiful look. She's got, I don't,
Ladies.
that's it. I don't know. Is that it?
Ladies,
Tell me.
That's paid for.
Yeah.
Like, I think a lot of the Kardashian stuff is like, come on.
No, yeah. I hate that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into it.
Well,
but-
and there's a lot of...
I just think that's the thing. The thing I don't like about Kylie Jenner and stuff like that is, what is she offering to people besides like try and look like me, try and be like me, live my lifestyle. Like, look what I can do with all this money. Like, why is that entertaining? Is it because of the gossip? Is it the drama? I get reality shows; they're interesting because of the drama.
Yeah.
Like, you like to see people clash. That's like, humans love that. But like, one person being an influencer, what should she offer? I know she has her makeup line, but does she actually have any sort of input in that other than just like being the face of the makeup line? Is she actually like creating this? Does she have any word of like the marketing, the design, the color palette? I'm sure she does some. But other than that, like, what is she offering to the world that's like hasn't already been here,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's just me being a guy ranting about makeup. I know that like all makeup's different, like this and that, but seriously, what are you doing for the world? And yet she's like, what, like number one Instagram follower thing, or is that Ariana Grande?
It's between one of those, yeah.
Right.
It's between her and Ariana. I'm not sure.
So I don't know.
I really don't know.
Is she an influencer? Maybe I'm taking this the wrong way.
No, she's in that category of a celebrity.
Right. No.
Because of her
right.
family. You know
okay.
why.
Yeah. I'm talking about her as like just a person.
But you gotta admit, I will admit that the marketing from all of them, I think that they're pretty good at that stuff.
Yeah. Well, they're not stupid.
They're not
like,
stupid. They're really, like, I don't think they know.
They capitalize
be
on their
aware.
fame very well.
Yeah.
Like that, I'll give them that. But other than that, I don't know what they're offering to anyone for like emotional satisfaction.
Everyone wants to be somebody.
Right.
Like that's the premise of Instagram.
Okay,
Like I just feel like, yeah, I don't know. Just
Let's talk about like smaller influencers, like people with like maybe like 500K or like 1 million followers. Like,
a lot of the models.
right, models.
But no. I'm not dissing models.
No, me
because,
neither. I think they do have something to offer.
Yeah,
for this world.
they have more to offer than, I would say, like a Kylie Jenner that probably just bought their body, not worked for it, or
Being a model is very hard. I give a lot of respect to those people.
Yeah, dude. And being a photographer, like putting them through. I'm not saying like I put their lives on the line or anything. I'm just saying like, shots that we need to get, or like certain things we have in our heads to like angle themselves a different way, and it feels weird, but that at the same time, like, it might make the shot look even better, even though they're angled at a weird way. And then at the same time, they're hustling to get to shoots.
Competitive.
And it's competitive.
sure.
There's a
Nice going.
man, I'm such an idiot. Have you heard that? I hit the mic stand. So sorry. But no, yeah. I mean, they're busting their ass trying to look better than the next guy or the next girl.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know. Maybe Kylie Jenner is a model, and I'm being too harsh on her for not offering the world anything, but maybe that's what she has going for her. But I guess there's some influencers who don't really do that much, and like, I'm not trying to be mean.
Oh, like
but they're not
like the selfie ones, not the ones who like are like trying to get into
yeah,
magazines
yeah.
or like
yeah,
actual
yeah. Like the
editorial
selfie
stuff.
ones,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this
yeah.
is my life. Look what I'm doing today. Like, what do they actually do, and why are they famous? I feel like this is a speculation that not even our finest scientists of USA could figure out.
Dude, it's just dude. Come on, it's the pretty factor. Like that's it. Like if this guy or this girl looks hot or like they look just, they're showing their ass or like the guy is like showing the V or whatever. Like I don't know. It's just that sex appeal, that edge that they got.
I guess there needs to be more than that. I need to bring like a basic bitch in here and ask them these questions, because I am so in the dark. I feel either I'm on the totally wrong end or I'm like so right. I'm like elevated on a higher level.
Just don't go too like logistically. Just think about
That's
it.
how I roll though.
I know, but just bring yourself down to their level and just be like, okay, like the average Joe. Come on, like guys.
Okay, I know.
Dude,
I get it.
Dude, guys
the
are
sex
dogs.
appeal.
Guys are
okay,
dogs.
yes.
And
Guys
they're like,
are terrible.
damn, I'm gonna follow her because she hot as fuck. Ooh, follow and boom.
Okay,
dude, come on.
Okay, all right, fine. Okay.
Shit, like even Cardi B, man. She's a stripper turned into a fucking rapper.
She's got some talent though.
Yeah, she's got talent. She can rap.
Yeah,
for sure. But it's just crazy how. But she has best of both worlds. She got the sex appeal for some guys, but and she also has the rapping skills and the hits and just her personality too.
Right.
But some of these influencers like pinned up towards like a Cardi B because she's funny. I think she's funny. It's like
she's got going for something.
Yeah, she's got something to offer. But some of these, like we're not like making. Yeah, we're making it a little bit funny.
Yeah, I don't.
but we're not like knocking you guys or anything. Like okay, respect your grind. Like yeah, you're posting every day, but at the same time, like I don't know. What do you?
It's just not like meaningful for me. And then okay, I feel like I'm shitting on influencers pretty hard right now. In fact, well, I mean, the whole world is. That word influencer is shat on a lot. So I feel like I'm not doing too much damage. I know there's some of you guys out there on Instagram trying to make that happen, and that's great. Honestly, if you're just nice about it, I'm not going to be a dick. But you need to offer something more than just your face and your life to be truly successful. Mm-hmm. I mean,
but like just me being the marketer that I am, that I think a lot about that too, is that I don't know, they're good at putting out their shit, and I don't know, they fuck.
No, I get it. It's just
they grab so many people's attention.
I know.
It's insane.
They're good at it. I guess that's what they're good at. Yeah. I don't know. That's what they're good at. But I'm gonna touch on this real quick. There's been a lot of like stuff on like photography pages I follow about how like influencers requesting like free stuff. And I think that is where I draw the line, and I'm gonna fucking whoop your ass with my words right now, because what the fuck, like, because there was this person who went to like Malibu or something, and I'm like,
was this recent?
I don't know. I saw it like a couple weeks ago,
okay.
So kinda, but it's more like the principle. She goes to like this thing and she requests a free hotel room, like in this nice suite.
Okay.
And her argument was, "I'm an influencer. I can bring you guys exposure." And the hotel guy was like, "What the fuck? No, get out of here!" And like she was all like posting about it on like her things, and everyone was like just against her. And like, cause yeah, you can't just request free things because you're an influencer. That's not how that works. I feel like if you have to do that, you're not an influencer. I don't know. That's just me. That kind of stuff really pisses me off when people think they're too big for their own boat.
It was a she, right?
Yeah.
Was she just like an Instagram like influencer?
It was like a YouTube thing, but she only had like 200,000 followers on YouTube and like 800,000 on Instagram, which is I guess a lot, but that doesn't make you shouldn't ask for free stuff. Don't do that.
It's a caveat. I feel like if they offer it,
yeah, no,
I would take it.
Yes, of course.
But if you're demanding it, I don't know. That's a weird. That's like the gray line, or I don't know.
I don't think you should demand it. I think you should do it to the point where like you expect it, but don't ask for it.
Yeah.
That's how you become humble and an honorable content creator.
That's true.
And influencer, if you want to call yourself that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still hate that word. I don't hate the people, but I don't really have a lot of respect for what they do.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me being mean.
Like that.
Someone can go against me, prove me wrong, enlighten me. Don't get mad at me.
Yeah, I think like the Casey Neistats of the world, or like Gary Vee, or people that actually like really think about their content.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really think they're actually creators.
And yeah,
and even if they get picked up by sponsored companies, like they'll probably offer them like, oh hey, we'll fly you out to do this video for us, and like I'm pretty sure they'll take it.
Yeah, no, yeah, like I think it's proven in the long run, if you care about your content and if you're putting something out there that actually offers the world, like, I don't know, like I said, some emotional satisfaction, you're gonna get farther.
Yeah.
It's proven. I mean, Kylie Jenner, sometimes I think she's like a fluke, but she did come from reality. Mm-hmm. That's how she got to where she is. I think maybe she's not really an influencer. She's more, like you said, a celebrity. If you want to be like at that level of Casey and stuff like that,
mm-hmm.
you got to put something that's gonna like reel people in, but then keep them there because your storytelling is good and you have something to offer other than just your fucking face.
Yeah, and nowadays even content creators are becoming celebrities too.
Right.
Which is pretty insane to think about.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Just don't get too hot for your head,
I know. Yeah, just stay humble.
For real.
But not a lot of people take that advice.
All right, I know I ranted on quite a bit there. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Son had his little rant. No, can we just touch on this one more thing?
Yeah.
We can do like a speed run. We're going to just talk about real quick. So recently Instagram, you probably have been hearing about it. Instagram has been removing their likes. So basically how this will... It's only through a few countries. They're not rolling it out to the States yet because that's where their main population is, where a lot of people are using it from the States,
mm-hmm.
United States. So what this means is that basically people won't be able to see your likes, but you can only see your likes. That's how awesome. Much, like the number, you won't see the number. It'll say like, Jerry and Bob and others like this, instead of like Jerry, Bob, and a million others liked your photo. So they're really removing the numbers. I don't know. What do you think about it?
I think that's great. I think that's amazing because so many people fish for likes. They kind of forget what it really means to post something. Mm-hmm. That was me at some point. I was like,
oh, this will grab the attention of like people
that
I'm reaching out to.
Yeah, totally. I think that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It focuses more on the content on the photo than just like the likes or who liked it, or
Yeah,
I think that's awesome, and maybe it'll focus more on commenting too, because
it will.
I love.
Yeah. I'm glad you made that point.
Reading comments.
Yeah,
like people say like my stuff, or like I'll comment other people, they like the stuff. I'm sure they like seeing that rather than just like a heart.
Mm-hmm. And this will weave out the people who are, so to speak, the public figures that you hate on, because I feel like they buy their followers, or they buy some of their likes. Come on.
Yeah, no, I agree.
There's got to be, I can see through the smoke and mirrors a little bit, but no, because you can tell by the comments, like how many people are actually engaged with their stuff. And you might be asking yourself like, well, how are companies and sponsors and stuff like that going to, get these analytics from these influencers? Now they're going to actually have to screenshot a lot of things from their likes. It's not just going to be the likes, but they're going to look at your comments, and they're going to look at probably the story element too, of how many people are viewing your stuff.
Yeah. Because
that can be, because you don't really see how many people are viewing a person's story, an influencer, quote unquote, influencer story. Then that'll probably give the company an idea of like, oh, should we actually let this person, should we send this person our product, or should we give them this money and our product,
right,
to influence it out for us? Or
that's awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
that'll kind of weave out some of those people. Honestly, I feel
happy
like
Instagram is doing that. Like, it focuses much more on, like I said, the content, and to weed out people like that is like, that's a dream come true.
Yep,
honestly. Great. I really Instagram. Hell yeah, way to go for that. Yeah. Holy crap.
And that'll kind of reduce the depression, I guess, of people. Oh wow, he got like 1,000 likes on that photo, even though my quality is just as good as his. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's that's awesome. Like we said, Instagram is like, I think, unhealthy.
Everyone focuses on the numbers.
Exactly. Yeah. I keep thinking Black Ops 2, the numbers, Mason.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Yeah.
That's cool though.
Yeah, I think I think it's definitely a good thing. I don't hate it.
Cool.
I actually like it a lot.
I'm glad Instagram changes. They're not gonna die out like Vine.
I know. I hope not.
Yeah,
But
no, they won't.
There's always going to be room for other platforms to come out. You never know.
Yeah, speaking of content creation, there's like platforms after platforms of shit that you can just release your stuff on. I mean, there's like TikTok now, which like I don't really know that much about, honestly. I think it's in Japan. It's like is it from Japan?
I think it is.
I know it's more popular over there.
It is.
Yeah.
But I think nowadays a lot of the, like, even my sister, dude.
Really?
My sister is on TikTok. She can be on. You can ask her. She's 17 right now, going on 18. She can be on TikTok for hours. She tells me. I'm just like,
damn,
and dude. I mean, well, given Vine at the time, it was only 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Of content, yeah. But I mean, it's still short form content, but it's basically still the same thing. Like it's funny videos, really quick, rapid, get to the punchline, boom.
Yeah.
Or even like just like cool. She likes to seeing like people make art and shit like that.
Interesting.
And those are even, I would put that in the category of like the content creation
as
well. Like all these kids on TikTok, like a lot. There's a lot of young, quote unquote, like I'm gonna use the word influencer.
No, that's cool.
The young influencers are on there, and it's insane how many views and likes and how many people comment on that. It's like insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really interesting because like I remember when TikTok was like first being advertised to me, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is not gonna get big. But then like, I mean, I was naive, and now it's like huge, and now it's another platform for content creators to put stuff out on. Like, I feel like there's just so many ways to do it now. Like, you just get into it. You just I guess anyone could do it if they wanted to. Yeah.
It's on your app. Like,
I know it's
on your phone. It's an app. That's it.
If you wanted to do it, anyone can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, look at us.
Should we do TikTok? No.
No.
Dude. Oh, and they just so that's a recent thing that they just started doing live streaming
for TikTok.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, like.
So they're actually building up pretty big, like on the YouTube scale, in Facebook. Because Facebook does live. Not really people use that. And then LinkedIn does live. Yeah. Or they will.
Yeah, they're starting to.
So many of these apps.
More of these apps are just.
It's kind of overwhelming.
Live is just. Everyone wants to see people what they're doing at that moment. It's insane,
dude. That's crazy.
I know, and it is kind of cool if like you see your like celebrities go on Instagram Live. It is pretty cool. You're actually like it's another way of like being with them.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah. Like even if like the kids love people on TikTok and like they're going live, like, oh my god, they probably like hit that notification.
Yeah. Because you're like there with them.
Yeah.
It is very cool.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I don't really have time to watch live stuff.
No, I don't either. I'd rather like me and Son are the ones who just kind of want to watch highlight stuff. I don't know if you guys like that, but
yeah,
it depends.
I say that as we're making like an hour-long podcast.
I know.
I do like podcasts though, right? So that's different.
Yeah.
That's more informative, planned out, structured stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
In the beginning. So.
Yeah. So I mean, in general, I think everyone has struggles with content creation. That's why we're literally talking about it right now. We're kind of fleshing out some things. We've even had struggles on this podcast of like, shit, what do we talk about? Like,
yeah,
what have we not touched on? Like, who needs to come on the podcast? Like, there's a lot of things that go into it. So I hope you guys like at least appreciate it, and hopefully, if there's anything that you want from us,
yeah,
hit us up on our Instagram.
I've said a lot of shit in this episode because like I got to get into this stuff. But yeah, if you guys have anything you want to say to me and like maybe dispute what we've said here, because I know I've said a lot of shit, like I said, tell me, enlighten me, because I want to know more.
Yeah.
Help me learn.
Definitely.
That pretty much wraps it up.
Yeah, that's pretty much the end of the episode.
Okay.
we've been
gonna cut.
Yeah, we're gonna cut right here. No, I'm joking. We've been recording for about 1 hour and like 6 minutes, 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Because we had a few breaks. And
Yeah.
So thank you guys for listening. This is episode 14 of the VHS podcast. If you're viewing this on YouTube, thank you for subscribing. If you are listening to this on Spotify, Apple, Google, we are literally everywhere.
Yep.
Just search the VHS podcast, which is one word. We are there, and hopefully you can subscribe, and hopefully you enjoyed our podcast. Seriously, let us know.
Yeah.
Like, we're always looking to improve things for real, and if you want to tell friends, tell your friends. We're here to give you your creating and like creative idea
And needs. Yeah. And if you want to follow Curtis, tell him your Curtis thing.
If you want to follow me on Instagram, I am mainly active on Instagram at Curtis Peak, KurtisPeak. You can follow Santran, and you can do your end. I normally do. I know.
I know. I was like, I wasn't prepared. Instagram, Capri Sun. CARP. Wait, no, I can't fucking.
wait. Oh, this is why.
This is why I don't do it.
You can't spell. No, I'm joking.
CAPRISANH. That's my Instagram.
Yeah.
Follow me.
And then definitely our main hub is on Instagram, so that's where we are. We are working on to do other things, and we're available everywhere. On YouTube, you can search us, the VHS podcast. Please subscribe.
Do it.
And do it. Do it. All right, we'll catch you guys next time.
All right, see ya.
Peace.